Right. So I'm Vinod Tailor. I'm a refugee from Uganda. Came here in 1972 at the age of 14, and ever since United Kingdom has been a home for me. My father found a job in Luton, so we have been residing in Luton, and I have worked my way up in this country, and I can say that I was elected, made a deputy lieutenant by Her Majesty for Bedfordshire back in 2002, and then current year I'm the High Sheriff of Bedfordshire. Again, it's not just the duty of the High Sheriff, but again trying to understand the plights of people and to understand humanity better. And I feel that this is one way of me to understand communities and working with different communities. I came across found Ganda Boys, the Nobel, Klaus Nobel's involvement in the forgotten people through a mutual friend, Craig Pruis, who I have known for many years. And when he mentioned that he is working with Dennis and the brother to try and do something about this, it really became such passion for me that no, this is such a wonderful cause, because nobody gets into a refugee situations by choice. Situations and the things, the politics, whatever it may be, economics creates people to move for betterment of life. Everybody wants to move on, everybody wants to improve their lifestyle, and I think it is that is very powerful. And the forgotten people, the song itself, as some of the people that are involved have already mentioned, that it is like a national anthem of refugees. And to me, as I said, the national anthem itself is very powerful in trying to get people the message that we need to give something back to society, whether it is through funding, whether it is through betterment, through education, because the refugee children, I mean, it's such a pain for them. And I think that by us going to Munich with the Forgotten People song, and when I saw the Syrian musicians, the other musicians that had come from different parts of the world, music has no boundaries, and everybody played the music. The fusion was so beautiful, and if we can live in that harmony, if we can harmonize that thing and forgetting our caste, creed and culture, and bring the cultures together. And I believe me, the refugees also have very rich cultures where they came from, and I'm sure we can make this into a very powerful situation. And I think we can use this song to definitely remember people and take this message across to the politicians, across the United Nations, whoever it may be, that we can try and resolve the conflicts so that we don't get into the refugee situation. The Forgotten People song and the involvement of the Nobel Peace Prize family and the grandson Klaus Nobel, I think it's a very important commitment by the Nobel family to get involved in the work of forgotten people and the plight of the refugees. Mickey Stevenson, who was the first A&R music of the big label Motown, is also endorsing the song as a national anthem for refugees. And I think that is so powerful to see that a person with such depth of knowledge of music, who understands the words of music, can endorse it. And I think that shows the quality, and the words of the song are really meant for people. That if you give these refugees an opportunity in terms of education and that, and I feel that the refugees all want to make a living and want to make UK or wherever they are their home. But also there are certain countries like Uganda, yes, we can definitely try and let them feel at home, but we also need to understand the other side of it as to why this crisis happened, so that they become refugees. Because everybody loves to be back in their motherland. Currently, Uganda, because of the disturbances that are happening in southern Sudan and other parts in Congo, So Uganda being a small country with small economy, the amount and the influx of the refugees is very, very big for the growth of the country. And yet Ugandans by nature are always a welcoming people, and they've always welcomed people from all over. And I feel now that we seeing the situation in Syria, we're seeing situations in different parts of the world, Afghanistan, everywhere, and having myself come to Luton as a refugee back in 1972, and now seeing different kind of refugees that are coming into Luton, settling in Luton, and the kind of things they're going through. It is certainly painful situation to see. I really urge people generally that are here who are listening and looking at this video to encourage them, because we at the Uganda Foundation have bigger mission, and I feel that anybody who has the influence, the knowledge on refugees or any other thing, or you can give your ideas, your donations, or how you can support it. And for that, we can always give you the details. You can always contact me if you have something to contribute. And I think that will be a great help, and you'll be part of the Uganda Foundation and this journey for the forgotten people.